Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsnews.com, and today we are here at the HP event and we have the HP Slate 6 voice tab with us. This is a 6-inch voice tablet which they have launched, and they call it voice tablet although it is a phone which has a pretty big display size. The display size on this device is a 6-inch IPS LCD display. Looks pretty good in terms of the overall viewing angles itself. As well as the colors are concerned, the colors are also looking good, and this is how the overall UI look like. The UI which is running on this device is again Android, and it is Android 4.2.2, and the UI there is no customization in the UI, so it is stock Android mostly in terms of the overall applications and design if we take a look at. And if we talk about the ports and connectivity, let me just talk about the specifications of this device. So this device has got an 5 megapixel camera with LED flash which is at the back, as you can see, and it is an autofocus camera, and you have a 2 megapixel camera at the front which is a fixed focus camera. The thickness of this device is around 8.9 millimeter, so which is again pretty good. The weight of the device is also not very heavy, but I'm not confirmed about the exact weight of this device. We will confirm that later on. It is not a very heavy device, that is something I can say. When we talk about the storage of this device, storage is 16 GB on this device, and let me just give you an overview of the device as far as ports and connectivity is concerned. At the bottom you have the earpiece, or not the earpiece but the microphone actually. You have the HP branding over here. On the top you have the earpiece, and this looks like a pretty good design, I would say, but it is not dual loudspeaker if you are thinking of. This is actually the earpiece and this is the microphone, and this is where we have the display. So okay, we have the speaker as well over here, and when it comes to the back side we do not have a speaker. So you have the speaker as well as the microphone over here on this part. And when we talk about the display is 6-inch. And if we take a look over the device as far as the buttons are concerned, here we have the volume rocker, which is a metallic button. On the top we have the 3.5mm audio jack. Over here we have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging. On this side we have the power and sleep key, and again you do have a light coming outside this one. And here we have an indent to remove the back cover. So the back cover is again matte finish in nature with a texturized design, as you can see. It looks good, and once you open this you can actually see that there is a SIM card slot. So this one is for the normal size SIM card, whereas this one is for the micro SIM, and you have a micro SD memory card slot as well to expand the storage of the device. When it comes to the battery, we are not confirmed about the battery as far as the rating is concerned. It seems to be a 3000 mAh battery. That is something which we can say, and it is a lithium ion battery. And this is how the back cover goes in. Again, the quality of the back cover is kind of plastic, but not very cheap quality plastic. It is pretty good, I would say. But this device does not have NFC. That is something which we can say. Now, if we take a look over the device over here, we have a secondary microphone as well. The primary microphone is over here with the speaker, and we are not sure whether we have a speaker on this side as well on the front. And if we take a look over the device from the front side, this is how the lock screen look like. And once we unlock the device, this is how the UI look like. You have like 5 home screen which you cannot be increased and decreased unless you install third-party launcher. And taking a look over the phone dialer, this is how the phone dialer look like. It is pretty big. The one-handed usage of this device is going to be limited, as you may not be able to reach every part of the screen with one hand. And again, there are no one-handed operations or one-handed UI or application which are designed for this device. And here we have the messaging application. This is how the messaging application look like. Once you open a new message on this device, the keyboard keys are pretty big in size, so you will not face any kind of problem while typing on this device. The keyboard keys are pretty big. However, you do not have, you do have support for continuous inputs as well on this device while typing, so that will make the typing pretty easy on this device. But again, one-handed usage is going to be limited. But when it comes to the weight is not that high. It seems to be around 150 grams. We are not sure about the exact weight. When we talk about the connectivity of the SIM cards, you have dual SIM support on this device, and both of them support dual standby. And when it comes to the application which company installed, these are all the applications which you will get on this device. You get FM radio, you have the camera application. Most of the application are stock Android. You also get HP ePrint and HP connected application, so that you can actually take printouts from this device. You can order print commands and you can print them on a printer with wireless technology. You have Kingsoft Office which company installed, Make My Trip also company installed. You have other applications like this, like Skype is also there. You have WeChat as well. You have YouTube application company installed. So you have a large number of applications which company installed. This is how the notification center look like. When we go into the notification center, let me just show you the version of Android which is running on this device. So it is running Android 4.2.2 out of the box. When we take a look over the storage scenario as of now, taking a look over the storage of this device is 16 GB, out of which around 12.37 GB is available to the user, and as of now 10.26 GB is available with some applications which are installed on the device. And you do have SD card support, but it looks like that you do not have the option of installing the applications on the SD card. That is something which is missing on this device. As far as RAM is concerned, you have 1 GB of RAM on this device, and let me just show you how much of that is actually free as of now. The device is fairly responsive and it is not slow in terms of the UI transition, and out of 1 GB of RAM, around 480 MB of RAM is being used, whereas 470 MB of RAM is free. So that is something which we notice, and almost half of the RAM is free. When it comes to the display settings are over here, and when we take a look over the brightness, you do have support for automatic brightness as well because of the ambient light sensor, and you do have proximity sensor as well on this device. Here we have the wallpaper settings. You have live wallpaper support, you have static wallpaper supported, but video wallpapers are obviously not supported within the stock UI as of now. And if we take a look over the other settings, you have the location settings, you have support for GPS navigation as well. So you can use this device for GPS navigation as well with the help of assisted GPS. Not a proper GPS is there, but you do have GPS on this device that is supported. As far as other settings are concerned, you do have support for tethering as well. So you can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot using a 3G SIM card which you will insert into this device, and you can create a Wi-Fi hotspot to share the internet. When it comes to the language and keyboard settings, here we have the language and keyboard settings. You can actually install different other languages keyboard, including the Google Hindi keyboard and other keyboard you can do. You do have the option of doing a voice search, and you can also do voice typing as well, which is supported on this device. When it comes to the applications, these are all the applications which company installed. When we take a look over the widgets on this device, the widgets are again stock Android. There is nothing new as far as the widgets is concerned. So the UI is kind of simple, the widgets are kind of simple. There is no custom widget which we can notice on this device as far as the UI is concerned or widgets are concerned, which are specifically designed. So there is no specific widget which is perfectly designed for this device. You have a Google folder as well, where you can actually get an idea, or you actually can access all the applications which are related to Google services. So in all, this device looks good in terms of the specification part of view. As far as the processor is concerned, it has a quad-core processor which is from Marvell, and it is not Intel, it is not MediaTek, it comes from Marvell. This is another processor company which manufactures processor. As far as the overall capability is concerned in terms of connectivity, you have 3G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS supported on this device. It is a 6-inch of display. It is not full high definition display, but it is a 720p display. The resolution is 1280 into 720 as far as the resolution is concerned. The pixel density on this display is not too high, but again you won't notice the pixels on this display. That is something which we can tell you. So let me just give you an idea about the camera quality of this device finally. So this is how the camera UI look like, and again the camera UI is stock Android. And if we take a photo as of now, right now it is the panorama mode. Let me just go to the photo mode. So this is how the photo mode look like, and let me just take a photo as of now. And once we take a photo like this, we can see the overall quality of the photo as of now. Let me just show you the same. So once we take a look over the photo, once we take a photo which is once we take a look over the photo which we have just captured onto this device in the gallery, just a second. So here we have the photo, and we have just taken this photo from this device in low light, in artificial light basically. The photo does not look very good in terms of the details, but it looks good in terms of the colors at least, and it has been taken with flash, so we cannot actually judge the proper quality of this device as far as camera is concerned. Let me just fire up the camera again and give you an example. So let me just disable the flash as of now. So we have disabled the flash, and let me just turn on the display of this phone. So let me just take this photo again. So it does have tap to focus, and autofocus is also there, and this is how the photo will look like. So this photo is looking good in terms of the colors again, but details are not that good. And when we take a look over the gallery, let me just show you the video clarity of this device. So once we play a video which is already loaded onto this device, and this is a high definition video which is loaded. So let me just play this video to show you the overall viewing experience of this device. So this is how the overall quality of the video playback will look like. The loudspeaker is quite loud, but not too loud, I would say. So the loudspeaker is not too loud in terms of the overall sound which comes out from this device. The viewing angles looks pretty good, not too great, but you can view the display from extreme viewing angles without any issues. There will be slight fading of colors happening or blackening of the display happening at extreme angles, especially at the top, but most of the time it will work. But one thing which we again do not like is the touch capacitor buttons are actually not within the body of the phone, they are within the display. So in all, we would like to give a thumbs up as of now. Let's see how does this device actually perform in the market. Price of this device is 22,990, which is definitely a high price for a device like this, for a 6-inch tablet like this. And in terms of the overall performance of the camera does not impress us. That is something I can say. The overall form factor of the device is good, the build quality of the device is good, the back cover is also good. Again, we have a 5 megapixel camera at this price, which is again not too good. You can actually easily get an 8 megapixel camera with a better quality, and the overall UI, the camera UI is again stock Android, so it is not going to give you a great picture quality. That is something which we can say. But in all, we would like to give a thumbs up to this device, which comes from HP. This is the first device from HP as far as voice tablets or a phablet is concerned. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.